Time to talk weather again.
All right, let's find out more. I just have to say again, folks, when we have severe weather and we have a severe weather day, we're warning folks. But if you are questioning anything, you go to Facebook and David Karnes is there live, or one of our other wonderful meteorologists. Yeah. It was just really comforting to be able to listen to you overnight last night and hear where the storms were and what was happening.
Well, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. And looks like we're going to need to be really vigilant again tomorrow with isolated tornadoes possible again tomorrow. And even possibly impacting more people than that will be the winds that will start in the morning and be really, really strong throughout the day. Let's start with our 3-degree guarantee. Predicted high was 69 degrees. That was just after midnight. We got 68. So put another $10 in. We are 2 days in and $20 in the jackpot. We like that. You can register to win at the end of the month of March. Hopefully we will have $310 in there. Hopefully. Local3news.com/3-degree. is where you can go to register tomorrow. Those winds are going to be strong. They're going to be strong out of the south, and that's going to jack us up to 74 for the high. Right now we are in the mid to upper 50s. Let's talk about it. Radar, not too much out there. With the storms moving through, we'll get about a quarter to a half an inch of rain on average, but the wind is the big deal. High wind warnings in effect. That should be a high wind warning in effect through basically Friday evening. Wind advisory on the North Georgia side. Let's talk about those winds. I'm going to show you the sustained winds, and then I'm going to show you the wind gusts that we're expecting. So our sustained winds, which is just the wind blowing. The gusts are the strong bursts of wind that can be much higher. So the sustained winds, 8:30 in the morning, we're talking 15, 21, 20, there's a 17, 19, pretty decent gusty winds for tomorrow morning. Now we move into tomorrow about 1 o'clock. Look at this. About 25 to 35 mile per hour sustained winds. That's sustained winds, not wind gusts around the Tennessee Valley. We'll move on. 5 o'clock. Still looking at 25 to 35 mile per hour sustained winds around the Tennessee Valley. And even as late as 11 o'clock, we're going to see the winds dying down a little bit, but still 10 to 20 mile per hour sustained winds around the Tennessee Valley. So all day, you're going to have strong winds with them tapering maybe just a little bit during the nighttime hours. Now, what about the wind gusts? The wind gusts, we're going to go through the exact same map, but we're going to show you the wind gusts instead of the sustained winds. Starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, wind gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour. By 1:30, 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. We'll move on, 5 o'clock, still looking at 35 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts. And then at 11 o'clock, we're still looking at wind gusts in the 20 to 25 mile per hour range. So you can see the wind is going to be a problem all day long. Now add into that, and we'll move quickly through this portion of it. During the morning hours, not much going on, some spotty showers. It'll be late morning into the afternoon when we start to see some spotty areas of thunderstorms moving through. And this is where, while all of that wind is blowing, we may even get a few isolated spin-up tornadoes. That's a possibility. I don't think that will be widespread, but that's certainly a possibility that we may see 1 or 2 flaring up during the afternoon hours primarily. And then after about 4 or 5 o'clock, everything will quiet down and we have great weather on tap for this weekend. So storm alert weather day because of the wind, because of the potential for isolated tornadoes, and then cooler and drier weather for Saturday and Sunday. Into Monday is going to be beautiful, and then we'll see it cooling down by Thursday, and we're going to add those showers back in the forecast by Tuesday of next week, guys.